Welcome back on a new video. I'm Robert and I'm going to tell you which option parts I choose to run on a new Eclipse 5. And I'm also going to explain you why I choose to run them. Let's have a look. So the first two parts are alloy parts. And I know the Eclipse 4 was a heavy car, but the Eclipse 5 is a lot lighter. But I still like some alloy parts. And the first one are these chassis posts. Schumacher chose to run some plastic posts. And I like to screw and unscrew the top deck quite regularly to make sure there's not any tweak in my car. Using plastic posts will just wear them out faster, and that's not my personal favorite. That's why I'm choosing these alloy posts. Another one is the alloy servo mounts. Schumacher provides some plastic servo mounts and these are fine. However, I'm not a perfect driver and I sometimes hit the wall. And I don't want my servo to shift. With these alloy mounts, I can just tighten my screws harder than with the plastic mounts. And that's why I choose to run these. So the next two is a bit of a no-brainer. These are the alloy pivot block and the alloy pivot mount, both for the center pivot. I've never broken a plastic one, and the plastic one is just fine. However, I like the bling bling and the shininess of these alloy parts, and it's a bit easier to adjust the tension on the ball that's inside of there. Then again, the plastic parts are fine. My personal preference is these shiny alloy parts. So the next one is salvaged off of my Eclipse 4. These are the titanium kingpins. Are they better than the standard ones? I don't know. Titanium should have a better feel and should move better when having other metal on it, but I have not noticed it. I just like the bling of these gold titanium kingpins. The other one are the alloy hub carriers. I also mentioned that I'm not the perfect driver and I sometimes hit something, and I'm just afraid the plastic blocks are going to break with my driver style. So I choose to run these alloy hub carriers. More parts salvaged off of my Eclipse 4. These titanium front axles are salvaged and I never had any problem with the standard kit axles. However, these axles are a bit lighter than the kit ones, so that's why I choose to run them. The other part is another shiny titanium part. These balls should have a smoother feel. I didn't notice any difference on the track, but I like the gold and shiny bling bling, and that's why I run them. So the last are ceramic bearings, both front and rear. The first track I have a race on is a track where power is king. You need a lot of power, it has a lot of straights. Do they help? I'm not sure. The kit bearings of Schumacher are really good. And ceramic bearings, yes, they should be a bit better. It's just the feel, and it suits me to have these in my car. I'm not sure if I'm going to be faster with it, but I like to have them in my car. So that's it. The option parts I like to use on my new Eclipse 5. It's my personal preference and not something everybody does. Some of the option parts are making the car lighter or stronger, and some of the option parts are just shiny and nice to have. I can't wait to drive this new Eclipse 5. Have you already ordered yours?